Hello, this is Joe back again with another story just for you all. Well, let me tell you, am I entertaining you properly? Are you getting bored? Please put the comment there. Well, before we get into the story, I would like to ask you a question. Who a guru is? A guru is one who changes and designs lives of his disciples. True. This is a story about a couple who are just married. At the wedding time, the groom understands the girl is arrogant, pride of her beauty, and she will never come down from her English language. She grew as a princess to her father. After wedding, she always finds a mistake with her in-laws. Knowing their son's tolerance, in-laws stay calm, and once the man sees his wife spending all the money from his pocket and nothing is left. When her mother-in-law asks her, she answers badly. The man feels it is time to change her, ask her whether if she is interested for a separate family. She jumps out and says that she is ready for that. But before that, he tries to explain what his job is and what he does. She bluntly refuses to listen and she stays away from the job. She says that she wants individuality and independence. He, the great husband, smiles and accepts that. This is a story that this man who mentors his wife as guru with his tolerance and patience humbly requests her all the time to do anything that makes her do all the work greatly, gives her freedom to go around. He only feels his wife is innocent and gullible, though educated. He ignores her arrogant behavior every time. She puts him into trouble all the time. He bears it all and makes time to take her to show how society is around, what kind of pains and problems people suffer. She asks him why she is taken around, but he says, look at the people around and try to know the world. That's how she started a small change in her mind, seeing the life through his eyes. He is kind, loving, compassionate, but still the lady never changes. Sometimes he often asks her, does she want to know what his job is? She refuses to listen. They had a couple at home helping her, but she insults them and sends them out because of her arrogant nature. And then he asks her again, do you want to know what my job is? She says, you're giving me money, you're giving me entertainment, you're giving me a lot of things. I don't want to know who you are and what you do. But the lady was taken again around to show the world. She never listens to her husband sometimes. He never gets irritated. This keeps going on. She makes many friends, starts going out in parties, and once her husband sees all her photos in a mobile and inquires who a particular lady is in the photo and how she got acquainted to her. She states she's a lady who visits her friend's house often nearby and many friends like her a lot. He stands and stares at her in a doubt, but his wife looks at him innocent way. He tells her, can she find where that particular lady lives? The lady gives the details of her and all the numbers of her friends. Man takes all the photos and moves out. He comes back and tells her now it is time that he should leave out on a tour for 15 days, and to approach him would be difficult. He explains how to move in the society, where to go, and never go back to her friends or to the family or anyone. In some good mood, lady agrees to this to stay alone at the home. He leaves the house, and when she sees him as who he is, one day what he is a secret she finds. The lady now starts moving out alone and understands that her husband taught her to know people who are in distress and to help them. She starts serving many. She never knew that someone was following her behind all the time. The story has many twists. The lady met with an accident as she did not know where her husband went, and she goes to her mother-in-law. They welcome her happily, not remembering the past, and they realize that she is pregnant then and ask her to stay, but she moves back to her place as she promised that she wouldn't be going to any place. And now she begins to think, what is the job of her husband? As her mother-in-law tells he is a businessman, she never believes that. She suspects him and finds the couple who work for her all the time moving around her. She also asks the couple, what is the job of her husband? They say, and they have no answer. The story goes around the man's work, who he is, what he does, where did he go, why he took the photographs. Suddenly the truth of her husband's job comes out in the newspaper. Then the lady is surprised and shocked. When she was alone, awaiting for her husband, some people attack on her. The couple who worked for them before come to rescue her. There she understands and confirms what her husband's job is. Now she understands what kind of person her husband is. In his absence, she feels that how much he loved, how much he cared, what compassionate life she had with him. She is waiting for him, but why did he ask her not to go to France as a surprise to her? She was asked by the police once to visit the police station to recognize some ladies. She was in shock. Before she comes off of it, the truth comes out, who her husband was and where he works and what he does to society makes him as an outstanding personality. And the lady feels happy and thank him for rescuing her from a big danger, and says he is not husband but a loving, caring guru who changed her life to a worthful to live. What danger did the husband rescue his wife from? What did he take the photographs? Where did he take them? It's a big story behind. Hey, do you like the story? Thank you. In life, we always hear about great wives, but here in this story shows a man with patience, tolerance, love, caring, ignoring mistakes of his wife, correcting her as guru. She falls into a great danger, but she never knew it. She never understands others. Because of this reason, the husband had to follow her all the time. I have a doubt. Will this generation girls accept such a wonderful person into their life? Not asking for the pockets? He has no job, let us think. The boy who's going to get married has no job, but he's a wonderful person. Will they accept? This is not going to happen, I know that. I'm kidding. Wanted to see the world happy and peaceful at every home. Joe loves the story. Hey, I'm ever grateful and thankful to my program designer, Mr. Prashant, who is an upcoming artist, as well as Monica, my script writer. Thank you so much for the audio program. I'm ever grateful for you both. Good day.